Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back. And today's video is for new players, kind of exclusively. This is things that I wish I had have known when I started playing CB. So, if you are sort of a semi-experienced player, then a lot of this stuff is going to be stuff you already know, and will seem probably pretty obvious. But obviously, to a new player, a lot of this stuff is going to be not so obvious. So yeah, it's one of those sort of videos. So if you are new, or if you just want to stay and watch, I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. Right, so first off, when you first get into the game, weapons. I see a lot of people try and go for short bow, try and go for longbow or musket or any range like that. My advice when you first start playing, any melee, heavy is fine, and then medium, just go Nadachi. But apart, like short sword, long sword, great. Poleaxe at a pinch, yeah, or Nadachi. They would be my suggestions. Otherwise, you go short bow, you go longbow or musket. It's just complicated, and that comes later in time. Pick that up when you're a bit further on in the game. So yeah. Secondly, units wise, I see a lot of people when they first start playing the game go for Vessel Longbowman. Sounds cool, sounds like a good idea, but it's not a good idea. Go for Halberdier Sergeants, or Imperial Spear Guard, or Palace Guards at a pinch. These are just much better frontline, in the action sort of units, and you won't instantly lose them to a Treb or something like that. So yeah, these are the units you should be aiming towards as a new player in the unit tree. So yeah, not the Vasil Longbowman. Stay away. Next off, this is going to be how to push towers and interact with stuff. Seems simple, but a lot of people actually don't know how to do this. Just hold control or click control and then click where you want to go. So if you want to send your guys to the supply point from far away, control click the supply point. You want to tell them to push the battering ram, control click the battering rams. Provided nobody's on it, your guys will go over and start pushing it. Siege towers, same again. Just control, then look over at it and click on the siege tower. And if no one's on it, yep, you will start pushing it. And seems like a simple thing, but a lot of people actually don't know this straight out of the gates. So yeah. And then climbing ladders, again, same as doing the towers and sending them supply point. Control, click on the ladder, and all your men will start to climb the ladder. Keep in mind, once they're at the top of the ladder, you can't send them back down the ladder. So yeah. Next one is hero on ladder, so you can actually hold F and then get on the ladder to climb back down as a hero. And then if you press F again, you'll just slide down the ladder nice and quickly. Alternatively, you can jump onto the ladder and just naturally slide down it and take 0 fall damage. So yeah. Hold G to get Treb and then put your desired location. Again, it's like sending people to push towers. Like you would think a lot of people would know this, but if you're a new player, I remember not knowing that Trebs existed or know how to use them for a month when I started playing. But keep in mind, you can only use a Treb when you're attacking. Next one, how do you get crafting materials? Now there's a few ways of getting crafting materials. The first way is there is the apothecary, who's normally in the cities, and they will sell you 30 powdered silver and 60 steel ingots and 60 rolled leather every week. So I've already bought them, as you can see here, so that's why they're red. Alternatively, you can go to the auction house, but just make sure you don't buy above 100 silver. If they happen to be above 100 silver each in there, then come to the smuggler and he will sell them to you for 100 silver. Just a little money saving technique right there. Or you can go to the horse seller and go to the tax and barding, and then grab yourself some shielded champhron or some iron cap chamfrons. Just spam this out, fill your inventory with them, like I'm doing right now. And once you have those all bought and ready to go, you're going to head to the smith, who is over here, and you're going to go salvage items and materials, and you're just going to spam click all those bad boys into the slots and click salvage. And then if you look right here, we will start to gain ourselves some materials. That's always nice. Powdered silver, rolled leather, and yeah, and steel ingots. That is what we need for the next thing that we'll be doing, that we'll be crafting ourselves some armor. It's one of the components, some of the components anyway. So yeah, there you go. It's actually quite a good drop rate of them, and it's an easy way to fill your inventory. And now you'll take that and you will pick your armor out. You want to be going for the guardsman set, and you'll see rolled leather and steel ingots and powdered silver there. There's just one item missing that we are going to now. That is the rare armor schematics. How do you get these? These you can get from the Fame store that is here. You go into the Fame store and you can buy 5 of them from there. That is good. Or you can go to F5 up here, go across to the seasonal store, and then on the 3rd page there'll be 10 of them sitting right there that you can purchase for blades. And blades you get from the battle pass, that happens to be the next place you can get schematics to make armor. There's quite a few of them here. It doesn't matter if you're a free or battle pass player. They are available on both lines, so that's great. Moving on, how do you get leadership? This sort of ties into the getting armor schematics and getting your materials to make armor. So we're going to make some light rogue boots, and what you want to do is just make the items, and it's all RNG if you get leadership. But provided you get leadership, you want to follow that on with a step that comes after this. So we're going to make the boots, cross our fingers that we get leadership. We didn't, unfortunately, but what you would do is just roll again and again until you get leadership. But for this purposes, we're going to pretend we got leadership on these. And what you want to do is you want to take them from the smith that we were just at now, and you want to head over to the armorer over here, and you want to click on Reforge, the artificial Reforge, and then you want to lock the leadership that's right there, and then you want to reforge them, and that will take them to their best state, their highest stats state, and then you just keep locking the leadership. Moving on, the Doctrine Alchemy. This is just kind of a brief Doctrine Alchemy thing for you, but the most efficient way to do this is 1 purple, 3 greens, 3 blues, 3 blues, and 4 greens. And this will either net you two purples, 2 more purples to add to your collection, or a 1 or a 2 improved Doctrine. So yeah, goes really nicely. And the main thing you're looking out for when you do this is you want to get 100 tempering that looks something like this. So we're going to go for the 1 purple, the 3 blues, and the 4 greens again. And there you go, there's 100 tempering. So as long as you get plus 100 tempering, you have a chance of getting the 2 epic wisdoms. Now, in terms of seasons, when I first started, I thought if I changed season, then I wouldn't be, I would be leaving the server or going back in time or something like that. It's not. You're just enabling yourself to unlock this unit. Everything's the same, apart from you just won't be unlocking the current season. I know this sounds weird, but I had this thought when I first started playing. Nope, you just click on start season, click go, and then you've switched season to start unlocking this season. So yeah. Moving on, this is kind of a thing that's just important to do. If you're a new player, just make sure you're doing your weekly quests. Just look through this list. A lot of the things are easy because the rewards, as I'm showing here, are really worthwhile, because as a new player, you want to be getting as many epic wisdoms and as many treaties as possible for as many doctrines as you can get. And then another one, as a new player, Bandit Raids are the best way to level your units. You get 5 a week, so you want to get all 5 of these done every week. And the main thing is that when you get them done, you pop on your XP cards that you get through many means, just through getting lucky, or there's events, or in the seasonal store there's some. But anyway, these increase your XP by 50%. That's really, really good for leveling units. And now into horse armor. Let's say you just got in, you've got a horse, but you want to get it some armor. Really cheap and easy way to get it to your kind of standard first armor, just to make it a little bit better. Again, we're going to head to the horse seller, and you're going to go tax of bardings, but then go to the second page, and you'll find the blue armor on the second page. So just go through and grab yourself a full set of each one of those. You know, bardings, saddles, tack, that sort of thing. And then we can equip that to our horse. And he gets a kind of cool look. And 2, he gets a bit more armor. So while you're riding around, your horse won't die as easily. A bit more defenses. So that is always really, really nice to have. And he does look kind of cool, actually. I like the yellow with the black there. It's really nice. So you'll probably have the other horse that's next to this. Next up, if you play dual blades or a poleaxe and your ultimate looks like that or like this, it seems cool, but it's not good for being in normal fights. So to turn it off, you go to settings, go to camera, and click that, untick that. But anyway, that's it, guys. I know this has been a very stabilizers, hold your hand sort of video. So if you've got any experience in CB, this won't be for you. But if you're very new and you've only just started in the past, month or so, then maybe something in here is something you didn't know. So that's kind of why I wanted to release this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.